Hi everyone, welcome to my video. So we have a little deal going over at Double Dip for Black Friday. Check out the code and what will be discounted in the card. And then once that expires on 11/28, you can use BDazzled25 as always. So here we are. We will be looking at the premium gel kit and our new short premium magic jelly tips, I believe is what we're calling them now. Yep, magic gel tips. These are the short coffins. I have builder gel on my nails, so we're gonna go over sizing and application after you've already got your nails kind of prepped and builder gel on them. I have really flat topped nail beds that like curve a lot on the sides, so I usually add builder gel to help with that. And then I keep builder gel on for strength, just generally. So anytime I know I'm going to take my nails off, I leave builder gel on just to keep my nails strong and happy. So here I am, I'm going through. I kind of know my nail sizes by heart now, but you know, sometimes that changes. So I kind of like to go through the process every time. I will check the nail after I place it. The key points you want to look are always going to be your sidewalls. You don't want the nail to pinch. You don't want the nail to overlap too much because you can't always add enough gel to like make up the difference. But if you find yourself in like an in-between point, as long as it's not too much overlapping, you can take your file and take the sides of the nail and like the, not the free edge, but the back by the cuticle, and file those sides a little bit to like get them to be the right shape. But if it's too big, you can't really do that without like severely altering the structure of the nail. Now, if you have no size it's going to fit, which you can do, is I recommend taking the slightly smaller size and actually moving it partially down the nail so it's more like a half tip. And I will do that on occasion. Like sometimes I have to do that with like stilettos on my ring finger because like one of my ring fingers is slightly wider than the other one, than the other one. So it might be off by like a half a size. So I will do that to make up the difference. And so here I am. I've got all my sizes picked out. I've made sure that they fit. This kit has 600 pieces versus the medium and the long, which only have 300 pieces. So you're going to find a lot of those extras in that second area that I was like going through. There's a different extra pieces there, like the 6s and the 7s were over there. Now, when you are prepping your tips, you want to etch the inside as far towards the free edge as your nail bed reaches, because this is what's going to allow the gel to really adhere to your nail and the tip that you're placing on your nail, if that makes sense. The gel that you're going to cure is going to basically fill in the etchings that you're putting into the tip and expand, and that's going to create the bond to your nail. Now to etch your tips, you don't need your e-file to be up too high. I usually keep it around 9 or 10 most while I'm doing this. You really just want to make sure you get them marked up well and make sure you get the cuticle and the sides really well because that's where you're most likely to get lifting. And so if it's etched well, that's less likely to happen. Those sides, those part of the nail just seem to take the most stress in your day-to-day life. So I wasn't very happy with my thumb. I had some of the builder gel kind of like plateau. So I filed it down, and now I'm taking the bonder, like the dehydrator, and I'm kind of dehydrating that so I can go ahead and put the base gel on, and then go ahead, or the press-on gel, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure that and like repair the thumbnail. Going forward, I've used the press-on gel to adhere the tips. If you were doing this from scratch, you would want to do like step 1 and then step 2, which is like the protein bonder, and then step 3, which is your press-on gel, and then step 4, which is your top coat after you've like picked your color or done your dip on top, and then you can top coat it. You can also buff the tips and rough them up, and then do press-on gel on top of that, and then top coat that to make them stronger. And then you can, if you don't know exactly what you're going to do, you can wear them like that for a day or two while you're figuring it out, and they'll be strong enough on their own if you do those steps. I really like to make sure that I get all the dust out of the tips after I have etched them with my file. So I'm taking my toothbrush, which is my clear duster brush, and scrubbing the nails out, making sure they are free of dust. And then I am getting ready. I've got my lamp here, and I've moved it nice and close. For me, it's easier to use an open-sided lamp that's bigger, but I love these kits. Basically, most of the kits come with a lamp from Double Dip. They're so generous, and you can use that to cure your nails. I just find for me it's easier to use this open one because I just do them so frequently that, yeah, I just want something that's like quick. So I can do like a 10-second flash cure, get them adhered, and then move on to the next nail. So that's what you do. You use your press-on gel. You want to make sure you do, what I do is I do a stripe down my nail, and then I will take and place a bead of it at the well of the tip. You don't want to overfill it because then it'll like pull out the sides and pull out the tip, like by your free edge. And you don't want gel in general touching your skin if you can avoid it, because that's how multiple exposures will eventually lead for many people to allergies. So that if you can keep it off your skin now while you're learning, it'll just save you in the future, I promise. So what I like to do is I will apply it by, it used to be you would like angle it at your cuticle and like tip down. But now what I've learned that I really like to do is I will actually angle it at the free edge and then slowly press down while I'm sliding the nail back towards my cuticle. And I find that this allows just a really good adherence and a nice slide of the gel so that you're not getting too much towards your cuticle nor too much at the free edge. And I've just found that with the press-on gel and with these tips, it just works really well doing it that way. If you do get a little extra at your free edge, grab a gel brush and carefully take and pull it forward towards the tip. That way when it cures, it won't cure in a ledge or a puddle at your skin. So I'm just taking my banana file and I'm going over the cuticles to thin them out because I'm going to be dipping. So I want to make sure the cuticle is as thin as I can make it, allowing it to have a much more natural appearance. Then I'm going to be tapering in the sides. I prefer a narrower like a coffin / ballerina. And so I'm going to show you as much as I can how I'm filing. My camera had adjusted itself and like tipped, and I didn't notice, so some of this is going to be off screen. I'm really sorry. I'm hoping I caught as much as I could though, because I really wanted to show how I file and change the shape and like taper these in. So hopefully I caught enough. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here.